All right, so get this, XRP
Okay.
surging like crazy,
Yeah.
almost 400% since the beginning of November,
Wow.
a 7-year high.
Yeah.
We're diving into this "Why is XRP price up today?" article
Okay.
to try to figure out what is going on here.
Well, what's really captivating is how fast this is all happening.
Yeah.
It's not just like a little blip. This is a full-blown rally.
Yeah,
And this kind of price action always has multiple factors at play.
totally. And this article is pointing to election optimism as one of the big drivers. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah?
It seems like the market is already baking in a potential Trump win in 2024.
Yeah, it is fascinating how the market really tries to anticipate the future.
Right.
And the article here highlights Trump's crypto-related campaign promises, like making the U.S. a crypto hub,
Yeah.
potentially replacing the SEC chair, Gary Gensler.
And don't forget, he's also talking about eliminating capital gains taxes on U.S.-issued cryptos,
Oh, wow.
which could be huge for XRP if that happens.
Indeed, that kind of policy shift could drastically alter the landscape for U.S.-based projects and attract a flood of new investment.
Yeah, so for you listening out there, this is a reminder that regulations are a huge deal in crypto.
Absolutely.
Who's in charge can really impact how things play out.
For sure.
But let's move on from the election speculation for now.
Okay.
There's some breaking news about Ripple that the article mentions.
Yeah, this is big.
Oh, yeah.
The New York Financial Services Department is reportedly in talks with Ripple to approve their RLUSD stablecoin, and they might even launch it publicly on December 4th.
Wow, that's right around the corner.
It is.
But what does it mean beyond just this one stablecoin?
Well, it could signal wider acceptance for Ripple and indirectly for XRP itself. You know, regulators greenlighting a Ripple product is a pretty positive sign.
It feels like a domino effect.
Right.
One approval could lead to others.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got election hype and a potential regulatory win for Ripple. But wait, there's more.
What?
XRP has been climbing the crypto ranks.
It's now the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap.
What?
Surpassing both Solana and Tether.
Wow.
Only Bitcoin and Ethereum are bigger.
That's a huge chunk.
It is.
I mean, we're talking about a market cap of over $134 billion for XRP now.
The speed and scale of this rise are pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
It suggests serious investor confidence in XRP's future, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And this article highlights another indicator of that confidence.
Okay.
Open interest in XRP futures.
Right. For those unfamiliar, open interest tells us how many active futures contracts there are for an asset. Essentially, it's a gauge of how much money is riding on future price movements.
And in XRP's case, the open interest has just hit an all-time high of $3.99 billion.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's a massive influx of capital betting on XRP's continued rise.
Wow.
It certainly adds fuel to the fire, so to speak.
This is getting exciting, but I'm also curious, what do the technical indicators say about XRP's future? Is this rally sustainable?
Well, according to the article, XRP is still trading about 40% below its all-time high of $3.80.
Okay.
Which it hit back in January 2018.
So there's room to grow, theoretically.
Right.
But are there any signs of weakness?
That's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
There are strong support levels in place suggesting that buyers are stepping in at certain price points. And the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is indicating strong upward momentum.
So technically, things are looking good.
There are definitely bullish signals, but remember, no indicator is perfect.
Right.
The high RSI also hints at the possibility of a correction, like a temporary dip in price.
Ah, so it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Right.
This is where it gets tricky, right? Trying to figure out if this rally has more steam or if a pullback is coming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are arguments to be made on both sides. And that's what we'll explore further in part 2 of this deep dive. So picking up where we left off, let's unpack these bullish and bearish scenarios for XRP.
Okay.
It's like we're standing at a crossroads with two distinct paths ahead.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Lay it on me. What makes these paths so different?
Well, on the bullish side, the potential for a Trump victory in 2024 is fueling a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
Remember those campaign promises we talked about?
Yeah.
Making the U.S. a crypto hub, potentially removing Gary Gensler from the SEC? Those are music to the ears of many crypto investors.
Yeah, and the idea of no capital gains tax on U.S.-issued cryptos is pretty mind-blowing.
Yeah.
But can we really rely on campaign promises? What if things don't go as smoothly as some are hoping?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Politics is rarely predictable.
Right.
And even with a pro-crypto administration, there could be roadblocks and delays.
Right.
Plus, there's always the risk of unforeseen events
Yeah.
that could shake things up.
So we need to temper our excitement with a dose of reality.
It's not a guaranteed slam dunk for XRP, even if Trump wins.
For sure.
But what about Ripple's potential regulatory win with their RLUSD stablecoin?
Right.
That seems like a more concrete development, right?
It does, doesn't it? If the New York Financial Services Department approves RLUSD,
Yeah.
it would be a huge win for Ripple, demonstrating that regulators are willing to engage with the crypto industry.
Right.
It could pave the way for wider adoption of XRP and other crypto projects.
It's like a ripple effect, but with actual ripples this time.
Right.
One approval could open the floodgates.
Exactly.
But hold on, even if things go well with the election and Ripple's stablecoin,
Mm-hmm.
XRP still has its critics, right?
Yeah.
What about the whole centralization debate?
Ah, yes, the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Some argue that XRP is too centralized, with Ripple holding too much control over the network. They worry about potential price manipulation or even censorship of transactions.
I see, so it's a balancing act.
On one hand, you have the potential for regulatory wins and pro-crypto policies, but on the other hand, there are concerns about Ripple's influence over XRP.
It is.
What do you make of this as someone who analyzes these trends?
It's a classic dilemma in the crypto world.
Right.
Centralization can make things more efficient, but it also introduces risks.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it comes down to individual risk tolerance and how much trust you're willing to place in Ripple.
So there's no easy answer.
Right.
It's a judgment call.
For sure.
Okay, let's shift gears and talk about that massive market cap surge.
Okay.
XRP surpassing Solana and Tether to become the third largest cryptocurrency. That's a big deal.
It is.
But is it sustainable?
It's certainly a sign of confidence with investors pouring money into XRP.
Right.
But there are different interpretations. Some see it as pure hype driven by speculation and fear of missing out.
Yeah.
Others believe it reflects XRP's real-world utility in the payments industry.
Right. XRP isn't just another meme coin.
No.
It's actually being used by financial institutions for cross-border payments.
Right.
That gives it a level of legitimacy that many other cryptos lack.
Precisely. And as demand for faster, cheaper, and more efficient cross-border payments continues to grow,
Yeah.
XRP is well-positioned to benefit.
Okay, so we've got a lot of moving parts here. Election uncertainty, regulatory developments, centralization concerns, and a surging market cap.
Right.
How do we make sense of it all? Where do we go from here?
That's where the technical analysis comes in. Remember those bullish signals we discussed, strong support levels and a high RSI?
Yeah, but you also mentioned that a high RSI could be a warning sign suggesting a potential correction. Can you elaborate on that?
Of course, the RSI measures the strength of price movements, essentially gauging momentum.
Okay.
A high RSI can indicate that an asset is overbought and due for a pullback, like a stretched rubber band snapping back.
So even with all the positive news and the market cap surge, there's still a chance that XRP could take a breather, so to speak.
It's always a possibility. No asset goes up in a straight line forever.
All right, so we need to be realistic about the risks, even as we acknowledge the potential.
Right.
But what about that key resistance level of $3?
Right.
You mentioned that if XRP breaks through, that it could signal a continuation of the rally.
Yes. $3 is a psychological barrier, a
Right.
line in the sand.
Okay.
If XRP can decisively break through that level, it could attract even more buyers, fueling further gains.
And if it fails?
It might suggest that the momentum is fading and that a correction is more likely. Of course, these are just possibilities.
Right, we're not fortune tellers. But these technical indicators give us some clues about what to watch for. So what are the key takeaways for our listeners?
Okay, so we've covered a ton of ground today.
We have.
Election jitters, regulatory hurdles, market cap madness, and technical tea leaves. It's a lot to digest.
It is.
But what does it all mean for you, the listener?
Well, that's the crucial question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we can analyze the data, explore the trends, but ultimately,
It's up to each individual listener to decide how this information fits into their own investment strategy.
right, we're not here to give financial advice.
Exactly.
We're just trying to arm you with the knowledge to make your own informed decisions.
Precisely.
Okay.
So let's recap some of the key questions that we've raised today.
Okay.
First, that whole election optimism angle. How much weight do you personally give it?
Yeah.
Do you buy into the idea that a Trump win will be a crypto bonanza? Or are you more skeptical about campaign promises?
And what about Ripple's potential regulatory win.
Right.
Does a green light for their stablecoin make you bullish on XRP's future? Or are you taking a wait-and-see approach?
And then there's that incredible market cap surge.
Right.
Does it reinforce your belief in XRP's long-term potential?
Yeah.
Or does the centralization debate give you pause?
And finally, those technical indicators?
Right.
Do they make you feel confident about riding this wave?
Uh-huh.
Or are you watching for signs of a correction?
These are just a few of the things to consider.
Right.
There's no one-size-fits-all answer.
Right.
It depends on your risk tolerance, your investment goals, your overall outlook on the crypto space.
Exactly. And remember, knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
The more you understand about XRP and all the forces at play,
Right.
the better equipped you'll be to navigate this exciting, sometimes crazy world of crypto.
Now, to leave you with a final thought,
Okay.
what if the future of XRP isn't just about price charts and market predictions? What if it's about something bigger?
Oh, I like where you're going with this.
Imagine a future where cross-border payments are seamless and instant,
Okay.
where financial inclusion reaches every corner of the globe, where traditional barriers to wealth creation crumble. XRP, with its focus on speed and efficiency,
Right.
could be a key player in that transformation.
That's a powerful vision. It
Yeah.
really puts things into perspective.
It does.
This deep dive has been about understanding the forces driving XRP's current price surge, but it's also about grappling with the bigger picture,
Absolutely.
the potential of crypto to reshape the financial landscape.
So, dear listener, keep learning, keep exploring, keep asking the tough questions.
Yeah.
The world of crypto is constantly evolving, and who knows what the future holds.
Right.
But one thing is certain, it's going to be an exciting ride.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yes, thank you.
We hope you've learned a thing or two and that you'll continue to explore the fascinating world of XRP and its potential impact on the future of finance.